Well, hey, funny seeing you here. Do you hear about the new Ram Charger and all the different variants it's going to have? It actually might be the most diverse vehicle that Stellantis, i.e. Ram, puts out. I'm talking about from the REV platform with it, which was what they were going to originally call the electric truck, the Ram Charger, to SRT versions for off-road and on-road. We'll talk about all the information that I've been able to gather the last few days, and we'll get into all that and more right after this. So what is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. Before I get into today's video, we got to talk about the giveaway that's going on the channel. Yesterday, it was so popular when we dropped this promo for you guys that we did a 90% off thing for my birthday for you guys, where you guys get in some entries. And a lot of y'all loved it. It was, 5 people got a hold of those. But there were still like 2 or 3 people that were like, well, how come you won't just do a completely free one? So we're going to do it. I'm going to drop 5 of them up. So if you use the coupon code, excuse me, TK free, all capital letters, TK free, you can pick any one of the entry packs on the website and check out for $0. For free. So if you want to be able to do that, link is in the description down below. And because you guys bought up the combo packs and those sold out, and I saw complaints immediately, I went ahead and refreshed those. There's 5 of them available. They will close out between now and the midnight on the 17th. So if you want to get in on it and get the best shot, now's the time to do it. TK'sgarage.bigcartel.com. Link down below. So the Ram Charger, we know it's coming. We dropped some of the very first of images of that thing, and it's now all over the internet. But yeah, we dropped some of what that thing is going to exactly look like, not a render, not AI, like what it's going to look like. And it looks like there's going to be different versions of this truck. Now, we already knew that there was going to be a long wheelbase and a short wheelbase of this vehicle, but it also seems that we're going to get an off-road and an on-road. Now, the one thing that's interesting is it looks like the off-road may only come in a 5.7 and a Hellcat version, right? So you'll get the 6.2, just like you have with the TRX. But no 6.4 on that one. That's what I'm seeing right now from the information that I got in. And the shorter wheelbase track edition, if you want to call it that, the street truck edition, the Rumblebee-esque edition of the Ram Charger, is going to come with a 5.7, a 6.4, and a 6.2 liter Hemi options. Now, I think it makes sense because of the massive amount of interest in the Rumblebee. It makes sense that they would want to capitalize on that. Just the interest has been through the roof on this truck. And it makes perfect sense for them to want to capitalize on, similar interest with the Ram Charger. What I did find interesting was, and because we've been waiting to hear when this Ram REV was going to come out, and from what I was told was we would see something about it before the end of this summer, like probably around August. And it would be a 2027 model truck. What I'm finding interesting is it looks like that might be getting pushed back a little bit, and they may make a Ram Charger REV. Holy shit, that's a mouthful. So they could end up making an electric version of that SUV. I don't think there's a bunch of clamoring for people to make that. I don't know if they're doing it because they're getting maybe some sort of incentive to, you know, I don't know if they're going to be getting some sort of incentive or something to be able to do it. You know, I don't see the Ram REV selling a ton either. It's going to be better than what the Ford Lightning was. Sure, it's going to be better than maybe even the Cybertruck in terms of, you know how Ram's luxury interiors and whatnot are on the truck. I just don't see, even with like that 700-mile claimed range with the gas and electric combo, I just don't see people clamoring for that truck. You get what I'm saying? And it wouldn't surprise me, if at all, if the entire thing gets canceled. If they're pushing it back now, if I'm hearing that they're pushing it back, it could get canceled. But that's why I thought it was interesting that I saw that there's plans for a Ram Charger REV, and I was like, which makes sense. I mean, they're doing an electric version of the Wagoneer, right? We know that they have one of those mules or several of those mules running around testing with that same REV platform. So it would make perfect sense for them to want to make a Ram Charger version of it. But anyways, the big news here today had to be with, short wheelbase, long wheelbase versions of the Ram Charger, off-road and on-road. And then I guess there would, I don't want to call it a food stamp edition, but you know what I mean, like a bit just basic ass edition, not a street truck version, but just a regular on-street version of the Ram Charger that would come with just a 5.7. Like nothing special, just a 5.7 Hemi, regular, like Suburban looking thing from Ram. And I think it might only come in the long wheelbase, not the short one. Like, so straight up just that, and then they'll have the shorter wheelbase, long wheelbase on the street truck edition or the sportier editions, and the same thing on the off-road editions. Just no 6.4 liter Apache on the off-road edition. I don't know why they haven't done that yet with the RHO. We know that that's already come with the Rebel. That's a separate video, that the Rebel is getting the Hemi back. I get it. There's a place for the RHO. Those things are languishing on lots. It's one of the worst selling trucks for Ram. And it all comes down to that Hurricane engine. People are going to buy a Hemi before they buy a Hurricane. You can book it. I'm sorry. And it has nothing to do with power and reliability, and it's got more torque. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. So, what do you think about Ram bringing all these different variants of the Ram Charger? Which one are you going to be the most interested in? For me, if I go back to an SUV, which I'm really leaning towards the SRT version of the Rumblebee, if I lean any way, it's probably going to be, if I end up getting an SUV version, it would probably be the street truck version, because you don't really see me overlanding and shit. I'm not going off-road, I'm on the street, and a truck would be great in areas, like where I split my time between Las Vegas, Orange County, California, and Oxford, Mississippi. Having the roads in Mississippi are a little bit better than they are out here, out west. But if you drive around Las Vegas, like if you have a car, a nice one, I drive M5s, you mess up your suspension, rims, tires, all that, because the roads here suck. So yeah, I would be excited about an SUV version of that. Shorter wheelbase. I don't need the, long extended, it's just me. But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.